Hello, hello. I am wondering if you want to know 3 musts of successful people that help them crush their day. And these 3 things are things that you can actually implement in your life right now too, whether you feel you aren't successful and want to be, or you are successful already, but you want to be more successful. Are you ready for this? Are you excited? Welcome, welcome. I'm Kerry Tepedino of the Happy and Healthy with Kerry Show, ready to dive in today's training with you. And the first thing that I want to talk to you about is, and the reason why I picked this topic is because I have so many people who ask me, how do you get so much done? Not only do I run a 7-figure business that I built from scratch, from the ground zero, but I run a team with that. I have 3 kids. I just had twins. I have a 5-year-old going on 6. I'm married. I take time for my relationship with God. I have a good health practice. Like there's a lot going on, right? We have a house. I run the house. So there's a lot going on. And so I've had a lot of our clients. So I work with women and we do group coaching programs around transformation and personal development. And I've had a lot of my clients say, how do you get so much done? And when I really sat with this, I realized there's some key things that I do that I want to share with you. And I thought that doing a quick training on this could be really powerful. So as we dive into this training, go ahead and post below. Let us know who you are, where you're joining us from. I want to hear. And are you somebody who would like to be more productive in your life? Now, if you're retired, then you can still be productive. This doesn't have to be just about, your career or your professional life, but whatever stage you are in your life, whether you're in your career, building a career, or retired, we all have things on our to-do list. We all can easily keep ourselves very busy throughout the day. But what I would like to see, and what I'm inviting you into, is not just being busy, but being productive, right? And so you feel really good about yourself. You feel successful. You feel as if you're moving your life forward and hitting your goals and your visions and your dreams along the way. So the first thing that I want to talk about today is touch everything once. And I gave this tip to one of my clients a couple months ago, and she's in the real estate business, and she was like, oh my gosh, this makes so much sense. And the reason why I shared it is because she's very much like how I used to be, where you might, make a little progress on a priority or task, but then say, okay, and I'll complete that later. I'll finish that later, or I'll do the second stage of completion on that task tomorrow. And what that does is it keeps this open-ended loop, which, it is still taking energy from you. It's taking mental energy, emotional energy from you. And so this whole process, or this whole thought and concept of touch things once, it's like when something comes onto your plate or into your bubble, when it comes into your world and catches your attention, instead of putting it off, get it done right then. Do your best to get it done in that moment, or either get it done or make a decision that it's not important enough to take your time, or delegate it out. Okay? Because when we keep things open-ended, like projects, or I have to call that person, or I have to answer that email, when we keep things open-ended, it sucks some of our energy out, and we're not as effective and efficient and productive as we really could be. So touch everything once. I also taught that to my team. Let's touch everything once. Let's not keep hashing out the same projects or the same conversations. Forward movement is what I want to see happen on a daily basis. So the second thing that I want to talk to you about is be prepared for tomorrow, but be prepared for tomorrow today. Okay, so finish your day by checking off everything that you got done today, having that sense of accomplishment, and then list out what are your top 3 priorities that you're going to hit first thing in the morning. What are your top 3 priorities that you're going to hit? You're going to write that out tonight. So you write that out at the end of your day. You plan for your day tomorrow. You plan for tomorrow today. And what I like to do is I actually have a planner, and we're going to be coming out with our own planner and combo planner journal this year, most likely. So be watching your email inbox. If you're not on our list yet, then go to kerrytepedino.com, grab your free gift. And that way you'll also get the notice when we release this, because it's going to be super, super powerful. It's what I have learned to do for myself. And I truly do schedule out my hours, by my day by the hours. Okay. In this hour, I'm going to get this done. Everything else goes on hold. You know, I put up, if I'm going to say that I'm going to work on my book for this hour, I'm not checking email. I'm not checking social media. I'm not doing anything else. I'm focusing on the task at hand. So, you know, scheduling out tomorrow, the night before, being aware of what your priorities are, what's on your calendar for the next day, claiming your top 3 priorities for the next day. Do that at the end of your day to mentally prepare yourself and identify what's going to be really important for you to get done. Okay. Now, the last and third thing that I want to say is, it's okay to say no to things that aren't going to move you forward. Now, what I feel is your personal development is the number one thing to always say yes to. So the work that we do here, the work that we do in our programs, all of that, your personal development is the common thread. You know, when we develop you, then that's going to impact every single aspect of your life, your finances, your relationship, your health, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual health. Every single aspect of your life is going to get impacted by who are you being. So your personal development work, I say, always keep as your number one priority. Okay. Always, always, always keep that as your number one priority. I would not have the life I have today if I hadn't focused on my personal development. Hands down, without a doubt. I know this. I'm 110% clear on this. And so my personal development will always be my number one priority. Now, with that being said, you will have a lot of invitations to do other things, right? You might have invitations for certain projects or jobs, or going out and being social or meeting up with people or whatever it is. If it's not moving you forward towards your goal, it's a no for now. So get comfortable saying no. If you are worried about if people will get mad at you or not like you or start to disinclude you or whatever it is, get curious and interested about that. Take a deeper look at those fears and ask yourself, are those fears, are they more important than me moving forward on the life I'm saying is really important to me, or hitting the goals or the vision and the dream I'm saying is really important to me? Okay, so with that being said, know what your priorities are. Understand, get clear with yourself, have peace within yourself about what your priorities are. And if something, another opportunity or an invitation comes up in the meantime, it's okay for it to be a no for now, as you're staying focused on your goal. Okay. And always keeping personal development as a priority in combination with whatever the other goal is. Like if you have a business goal as your priority this year, then keep your personal development as the priority as well. Marry the two together. Okay. If your relationship or finding love is your priority this year, you still want your personal development to be a priority, and then it's your relationship as well. Because nothing gets to where you want it to be if you aren't operating at your full potential. It's just what happens. Or maybe you get temporary success, but not sustainable success. Okay. So, and sustainable results. So with that being said, if something isn't moving you towards your goal and your priority, it's a no for now. So simply tell people, thank you so much for thinking of me. I just feel so honored. And right now I'm really committed to A, B, and C. So I'd love to check back with you on this in a month from now, or 6 months from now, or next year, whatever is true for you. Okay. So with that being said, this is a really important training. If you're ready to be more productive, more successful, if you're ready to really hit your markers with your goals, your dreams, your visions, this is important stuff. This is critical stuff. So, which one of these really stood out to you? Are you implementing any of these already? Which ones aren't you implementing? And which ones are you committed to implementing starting in the next 24 hours? Post below. I want to hear, and allow yourself to have that brave declaration, that next level of accountability. Post below. And thanks in advance for sharing this with all your friends. Let's help as many people as possible. I can't wait to support you. Post below, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.